Turkish culture and the cultural and social life of Istanbul represent one of the richest blends of traditions, history, modernity, and cosmopolitanism in the world, where East meets West, where the legacy of the Ottoman Empire coexists with contemporary European lifestyles, and where Islamic traditions harmonize with a secular republic's openness, giving Turkey a unique position culturally and geopolitically. At the very center of this fusion lies Istanbul, a city that was once Byzantium, later Constantinople, and eventually the proud capital of the Ottoman Empire, before transforming into the modern cultural, commercial, and artistic hub of Turkey today. And it is in Istanbul that the layered history of civilizations can be felt in every stone of Hagia Sophia, in the domes of the Blue Mosque, in the aromas of the Grand Bazaar, and in the music and art found in its modern neighborhoods such as Karaköy, Beyoğlu, Kadıköy, and Beşiktaş. Turkish culture itself is deeply rooted in hospitality, family, food, and religion, yet it is not static. It has continuously evolved, adopting influences from Central Asia, Persia, the Arab world, and Europe, which can be observed in everything from Turkish cuisine to music, architecture, and clothing. Food plays a central role in Turkish life, with dishes such as kebabs, mezes, baklava, and simit being everyday staples, while Turkish tea and coffee are not only drinks but rituals of socialization. And Istanbul streets are filled with vendors selling roasted chestnuts, corn on the cob, fresh juices, and doner wraps, reflecting both tradition and urban vibrancy. Turkish music ranges from traditional folk and Ottoman classical to modern Turkish pop, rock, hip-hop, and electronic, all of which thrive in Istanbul's diverse music scene, and dance forms such as the Sufi whirling dervishes embody spirituality, while lively Turkish folk dances are performed at weddings and festivals, demonstrating the connection between culture and celebration. Istanbul is also Turkey's art capital, home to contemporary galleries, museums such as Istanbul Modern and Para Museum, and countless exhibitions that explore both Turkish and international art, making it a meeting point for global creatives. Religiously and socially, Istanbul is home to mosques, churches, and synagogues that symbolize centuries of coexistence, and while Islam remains the dominant religion, the city has always embraced a degree of multiculturalism that influences its social life. Language, literature, and storytelling also shape Turkish culture, with poetry being especially significant from Rumi to modern Turkish writers, and the Turkish language itself, shaped by Ottoman history and Ataturk's language reforms, functions as a powerful vehicle of cultural identity. Socially, Turkish people value hospitality, with guests treated as a blessing, and this hospitality extends into Istanbul's restaurants, tea gardens, and even homes, where offering tea is almost mandatory. Istanbul's unique spirit that thrives both day and night, the role of the Bosphorus in the city's nightlife cannot be overstated, for its waters are not only a geographical divider between Europe and Asia but also a backdrop for countless nighttime activities, from candlelit dinners on boats to luxury yacht parties, from simply sipping tea on a ferry to watching the city skyline glitter in lights, making the Bosphorus itself a living participant in Istanbul's cultural and nocturnal life. The working-class neighborhoods add yet another layer with their tea houses, shisha lounges, and local music bars where authenticity and grassroots culture thrive, contrasting with the cosmopolitan elite venues but equally vital in defining what Istanbul nightlife means. And together these experiences show that nightlife here is not just about partying but about cultural expression, identity, and social cohesion. Turkish and specifically Istanbul culture thus encapsulates a paradoxical yet harmonious mixture of the old and new, the traditional and the global, the spiritual and the secular, and this duality becomes especially vivid after sunset when the city transforms into a kaleidoscope of lights, sounds, and human interactions. What makes Istanbul's nightlife globally distinctive is its authenticity rooted in Turkish culture, while it can offer world-class clubs comparable to those of New York, London, or Berlin. It simultaneously preserves its unique essence through meyhanes, raki, Turkish folk music, belly dance, and hospitality that makes every guest feel part of a story, and this balance of global appeal with local authenticity ensures its enduring allure. At the same time, Istanbul's nightlife is not without challenges. as it reflects the tensions of modern Turkey, including political changes, cultural conservatism, economic fluctuations, and urban transformation, which sometimes affect the availability of venues, opening hours, and freedom of expression. Yet even amidst such dynamics, the city continues to reinvent and sustain its cultural nightlife identity because its essence lies in resilience, creativity, and the deep-rooted Turkish love for togetherness and celebration. Ultimately, Turkish culture with its emphasis on hospitality, tradition, and artistic expression, and Istanbul's culture with its cosmopolitanism, historical grandeur, and youthful dynamism, find a perfect synthesis in the city's nightlife, which is not just about entertainment but about living history, creating memory, and expressing identity in ways that are unique to this crossroads of civilizations, making Istanbul both during the day and especially at night a city like no other, where East meets West, tradition meets modernity, and culture meets celebration in a continuous dance that has been going on for centuries and shows no sign of stopping.